Had some nice sunshine this morning, gave way to increasing clouds across the north coast through the day. A bit of rain for tonight into tomorrow. Should remain on the light side. We're not looking at a lot of moisture out of this system that's weakening as it approaches, but check out the temperatures for today. Gasky, 70 degrees today, 60 along the shoreline for most locations, including Humboldt Bay and the airport, well, both airports, Crescent City and McKinleyville here, with a 69 in Redding. The interior had the day off today from the looks of things. We're going to cool off a bit tomorrow, back into the upper 50s to low 60s. Nothing dramatic, but a couple degrees cooler. We'll warm again through midweek as high pressure fills in behind this weak frontal system crossing the area tonight. We're on the tail end of it. Most of the moisture is from the Oregon border northward, and there we'll stay. We'll catch a few light showers, but again, it doesn't look very impressive. Through tomorrow morning, I'd look for things to be pretty much done with by midday, winding down, and high pressure filling in from the south thereafter, which will last through midweek. By the end of the week, we'll be looking at a stronger front headed in our direction. Looks like we're going to take a turn back to the cold and wet here for the weekend. Here's the frontal boundary for tonight. Again, you can see radar showing a few returns up across the Oregon border. So Del Norte and Curry counties will pick up a little bit of light rain. That'll be very light for Humboldt Bay as the tail end of this front will sweep across the region through the early morning hours. And then we'll look for things to dry out behind this system with high pressure taking hold, sending the jet stream and the storm track to our north. Hopefully it's got some cold air in there for Vancouver, as they could use a little bit of snow up there. We'll stay high and dry through midweek. By Friday night into Saturday comes the next round of rain for us. And at this point, it's looking pretty juicy, as Saturday and Sunday both look like we'll be looking at measurable precipitation across the region. Saturday's system looks like it'll be headed in our direction. By Sunday, I expect it'll slide south into the Bay Area, so we could see some pretty good measurable rain out of that pattern with snow levels dropping. But you see for the next couple days, computer models hardly even have any clouds in there for Wednesday. We'll look for a warm-up as conditions dry out through midweek, but as mentioned, the weekend's looking real iffy at this point. A little bit of fresh snow across the mid-Atlantic states. A deep low in the Midwest will continue with some snow shower activity there for another day or so before they, too, end up underneath the high-pressure system. It'll dry them out through the end of the week and hopefully give them a chance to dig out after the last couple of weeks of heavy snow for the eastern seaboard. Taking a look a little closer to home, we see temperature-wise tonight, we'll be looking at upper 40s to low 50s for most locations, kind of balmy out there. Daytime highs tomorrow, not as warm as today, but still on the warm side. Upper 50s to low 60s for most locations, with winds in the offshore waters expected to be out of the northwest, 5 to 10 knots. We do have a hazardous sea warning up with swell westerly 9 to 10 feet. It is settling down now. It was up near 20 feet all weekend, so it's beginning to settle here as we will see a little light rain tonight into tomorrow morning, clearing out through the afternoon, high and dry through midweek, and then by the weekend, looks like a little rain coming back in our direction, and it'll probably be more than we've had of late. So I would be planning on a soaker. If you're looking to make plans, might be a good weekend for indoor activities. As we take a look at our 3-degree contestant here for tonight, Steve Warner of Eureka, looking for $120 from Corky over Redwood Coast Cellular. We'll see how that plays out coming up tomorrow night. And the big surf contest down in Half Moon Bay. Mavericks set a record 50-foot seas. Well, wow. What do they call them? Waves. They're not seas. They're waves down there. But the big deal was a lot of spectators got down near the surf, wiped out a bunch of people, swept them away, broke a couple legs and stuff like that.
Were you entered in that contest?
No, I took the year off. I took this year off after last year's win.
You did well.
No.
You wanted to give the others a chance.
Yeah. Well, those are huge seas.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, that was quite the event.
A neat sight, but stay way back.
Well, that's what a high surf advisory is about. You should stay away from the water. But, people don't always listen. So
right.
They had trouble.
Okay. Thanks, Jim.
You bet.
And now Manny Machado joins us for sports. Manny, switching gears to basketball. Big tournament starts tonight.
Yeah, Dick Nikolai tournament get underway on the boys' side with 2 games. We do return tonight. The Winter Olympics continue from Vancouver, and a local program is keeping youth basketball players busy on the court. Stay with us. Sports is next.
Weather 24 hours a day, go to KIEM-TV.com and click on the weather webcast for your North Coast weather and forecast. Brought to you by Blue Lake Casino.